Hi there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim here to do a reading for you guys. This is your next 48-hour reading. Let me get that back in view. What in the world happened? Everything got kind of messed up. All right, so I'm pulling from the Animal Spirit deck first. See what animal spirits want to come out and tell you a message, what to say, opening up to your spirit team, your angels. And I'm Kim, if I didn't say that. I hope I said that. Here's your animal spirit. Cancer. Ooh. Cancer. All right, father figure or masculine energy of being responsible. The golden egg. Oof. That's similar with Leo the moth here. The golden egg is heart opening. So the elk is like your responsibilities and stuff like that. The moth, doing those things that involve like a long way round. There's no shortcut for it. It's not nice, maybe not in the best, most fun things to do, but the moth, those things that have to be done, that just have to get done. And you have the wolf. Could be about family. The pack could also be exact opposite if you feel like the lone wolf. It means you feel like you're not part of the pack or that you are off on your own. That might be the case because even if you're having a big family or lots of people around you, you may still feel that way. We have the whale, which is taking a deep dive into some kind of mystery of how you saw the light in such a dark place. That's maybe part of a mystery. The earthworm is a little bit shy. Could be talking about just learning, just barely scratching the surface of something that you were wanting to learn. And then the spider is it kind of like the elk in the sense that the spider here is building a web of prosperity and safety, protection, and security. So that's kind of like okay, so kind of like a few of those things. The spider. There's a spider too. Could be about like weaving something, creating something in a metaphorical sense, weaving your own dreams. You have spring. This could be, oh, definitely. This is the message that this is when there's going to be a huge heart opening taking place in your life. And it is huge. And it really even may be the triggering of a Kundalini awakening. You can have either people or energies do that for you. You can, this is a feeling, like a big feeling. It's the white rose becoming red. I know that doesn't even, because it says the red and white rose, and the point is that the red rose is blooming from the white rose. Oh, and you're finding gold. Heck. Yep, golden egg. Look at this. The virgin's milk is something, it's an experience that, quite frankly, you have never had yet. Look, you have the red, white, and blue. You just don't have the red, like, showing, but it's talking about it. See? So this is something that you're even naive to this type of energy. So this is a big deal. This is big deal. Big deal. Something in March, maybe? The black egg in the reverse is meaning that you're still finding an authentic voice that is you or that represents you. But, like, remember that always changes, too, because of our authentic... We're always changing. But this might be about your throat chakra and just finding your voice, talking, finding your voice. What am I doing? I was going to pull from out. Where's my mind? Going deep and finding gold, and you have just scratched the surface. So if you feel like, oh, I've found something really great, well, there's something that will bloom in spring that will knock you off your feet. That's what I'm hearing. Knock you off your feet. Open your heart space. Knock you off your feet. And awaken this Kundalini kind of energy. Great fortune. Open up the heart space. You open up to way more abundance than you can really ever even get on the material realm. So it's a little bit, you're more fortunate if you can unlock that. Murky thoughts is a feeling of like, well, how am I going to do something? How am I going to get through to something, to someone? You have the Siren 2. Usually represents you. And then I have expectation. What is being expected of you or what somebody else is expecting of you? There's house. And there's the coffin. Complete death and rebirth, like ego. Or something that you've created that is, I don't know. Let me get more on the coffin, please. What is ending? The end of a situation or what is this about? What is ending? The heart. Connecting. Oh, what is ending? Because they're getting me to pay attention to the slit. To me, what is ending is the end of some kind of heartbreak, and what is healing is your heart chakra. This energy, it is the end of the suffering heart or the painful heart. And the house is saying that whatever this is that you're building here that comes in spring, it's big and it's good and it's on a really good foundation. And here's you again. This is you number 1 and you number 2. This is you before you had your heart open and it was hard to see very clearly. So you got the murky thought. And then this is you because it's the other Siren card. And it means that new person, new outlook, new perspective, new complete new you with the new heart activation. Could be experiencing some kind of like heart things. Like always go to your doctor, sure, but like, you know, heart racing, palpitations, like at weird times, like at rest or something strange. So, I also have the gift, 17, the gift. To fish. Advice from a mother, a boss, or a mentor energy here. I have the marriage and the moon. The marriage card is obviously coming together, a commitment, right? Coming together, a bond. It might have something to do with some kind of metaphysical gift, or so. I know that goes out there, but it's like saying that the universe is trying to give you something. The moon in the Lenormand is about fame and recognition and really, really standing out, outshining, and getting recognized for that. And then there's the marriage card, the gift. It's been a long road to heal this heart space. It's been a long road to heal this heart space. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like you're breaking free from this area of maybe a mental prison of feeling like you're in a matrix, or you're having to do something a certain way. Then you've got all these people that are snakes in the grass that are actually meaning to harm, keeping you restricted or trying to bind you in some way to be around these things. You don't want that. So, and then the sorrow, the sadness card. So maybe trying to affect work possibly. And then but what you're building is good. A house. But what you're building is good. I'm sorry, I'm not really getting that much of a story, except for that you have two different versions of yourself. Now, I'm not sure if maybe one version stays a certain way if the heart stays kind of closed off. And then maybe the other version that decides, I'm going to take the long road, but I'm going to use my heart to let me guide. I don't know. All right, courthouse, thief, main male. This card comes up when it could be even metaphorically somebody trying to take something from you, or a relationship from you, or dealing with the main male. Courthouse, thief, child, the new beginning, the mature man on the bottom. All right, now I will turn to tarot and I will ask, what is the thief about? What is the thief about? Nine of Cups. A wish granted. A wish granted. Something that's not changing, or someone that's not changing. And then a wish granted tied up to this energy, spending some time with oneself, reflecting, and thinking about their journey, their path, and the things that aren't changing and why. We have commitment on the ground, or nothingness card. It's Osho Zen Tarot, but it is like the Hierophant energy. It could be that your connection to Source, Creator, your God has been, I don't know, maybe not as strong as this, and this is very strong. That's what I'm taking from that. I'm not even, like, it could be a bond, a commitment, the long road, marriage, but Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Doing something completely like on your own, or feeling like this is lonely, needing to make a decision. And it has to do with people also being on opposite sides. There being opposition, hard to be very peaceful with everybody here. I don't know. So I don't know if this is like whatever is not changing, or whatever we're not wanting to fight for. But worry, depression, or anxiety that there's nothing that you can actually do about something. And then the Ten of Wands, burnout. Your nervous system gets fried because of all of this energy that you're trying to take on. And maybe it's like trying to take on a lot for other people. You need to master yourself first. The King of Cups, competing for somebody's heart space. And I have the Courage card, needing courage, confidence, and strength to get through whatever time this is because of it being so exhausting. But you're not giving up. And then this mature man, holding on to some judgment or judgy ideas. Judgy. This is a judgy energy. And look, I like that courage card or the strength card, the way that it has that. Yeah, Hierophant in the reverse. That's having a completion with a soul contract that's here that to me, it makes you feel like you're restricted, bound, or worried to do something. You have doing something in a different way. But that's okay. You are dealing more with your own anxieties here. Even if something else is judging, you're dealing still with mainly your anxieties or something that either a commitment, a soul contract that you feel like didn't work out. Well, yeah, because you're dissatisfied. Bored. 2 9 of Wands. Both have to do with being the wounded soldier, but this one's looking at this one like, are you gonna pick up that Ace of Cups that's coming at you? So you're not actually stuck or bound or anything, but those things can feel like that. It can also feel like a dark night of the soul. This could be a motherly energy with the Queen of Pentacles. It's a good energy. It's kind of like a surprising journey with this Queen of Pentacles, who's very good on the everyday practical things. Could be a Capricorn energy. Can do a little bit of everything, the business, domestic, and everything. Ace of Wands, new passionate beginnings. But get out of your head. Yeah, there's something about just getting out of your head space, if that's the deal. Go within, but don't go so within that you miss a cup. Okay, so what else? Be assertive. No need to worry. Be assertive and no need to worry. Perfect timing, and then remain positive. Whoa. Remain positive. In positive. A year from now. And I will use the tea leaves too. Let's see what other good messages I have. Give me something good. Oh, goodness. Okay, so here we go with the vulture. Oh, this tried to come out on your animal spirit. I saw it in the very beginning. So the vulture is this, there's nothing wasted. Everything you've experienced has a rhyme and a reason and a purpose to it. And so it's connecting the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords and saying, it's acknowledging that you're still processing or doing something with these emotions and with the leftover pieces of something, but it's left you into a maybe a sad or depressive state for whatever reason. So the knot is the unsuccessful plan. You may have a two-faced friend because that card is coming out with the cat. Pig, beware of greed. Hills, obstacles to overcome. Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Leg, stepping into a new experience. Not unsuccessful plans. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And then nice, I've got Cobweb. You're protected from negative forces beyond your control. So that is what I've got for you, signs of Cancer. I hope that you got something from the reading. If you need a private reading, check out the description box and you can find information on that. and like and subscribe and come back for your update. What is not moving? There's a need to let go of holding on to a certain outcome. Like when you let go of how something can happen, like not be insistent, something has to happen a certain way, then you allow for way more possibilities, and you allow for the imagination of what your mind is just not comprehended yet to be created. So sending you love and light. Bye.